My name is Stanley. Welcome back, or to, the Grey Couch, where we say that life is not black or white, but many shades of grey, and we get to explore those shades together. Today, I'm by myself. Otito is actually asleep right now, and so I figured this is a time for us to go mano a mano and talk on something that's been bothering me. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't tell her that I was going to talk about this to you guys on the Grey Couch today, and it becomes more pronounced during the holiday season, where you have festivities, maybe some hostilities, depending on how your family members are with you, and celebration planning, kids and things like that. And that is the question of, as a man in the house, do you know where your family is going? Do you know where you are going? Do you have a plan? Yeah, 4 areas where I think a plan is crucial. A plan has helped. But the reason I bring this up this holiday season, because this planning and knowing where you're going has been one area of contention for Otito and myself, that even after these 16 years of marriage, we still get into loggerheads about it. And as much as these days I'm trying to see it from her perspective, I'm trying to see it from her side of the story, her side of the fence, be more, maybe more understanding. And that is the question: as you're the captain of your ship, you're just steering the ship, and you've asked your wife to tag along with you, and you have no idea where you're going, or where you thought you were going is not the utopia it will be, and you don't have the courage and or guts to change your direction. Now, you've met Otito before. Otito is intelligent, she is hardworking, she is diligent, she just needs to know where she's going, and she will continue. And in time span, the way I imagine not having a plan for her is like you are blindfolded, you're driving a car, you're stepping on the gas, but you feel that motion and you don't know where you are going. Really, very, very scary. It's how I've described it. And not once, not twice, she's asked me, okay, so what is our plan? And between you and me, I'll be honest with you, I didn't have a plan. At other times, she's like, I have a plan, but my plan is not panning out the way I thought it would be, And so, what are you going to do? What are you going to pivot? In times past, I'll be like, oh, I'm a man of faith. I will pray. This is not working out for me. And so, you can see where it becomes very, very difficult, for someone that I want to know, okay, if A doesn't work, we're going to B. If B doesn't work, we're going to C. And then me on the other side, I am like, no, I'm going to stay on A because I said I was going to stay on A, and close my eyes to the fact that A is sinking sand. Have I painted a picture that is similar to you and your household? Well, if that is not a clear enough picture, I'm going to tell you a story of something that's not exactly the same but similar that happened to me in this question of not knowing where I was going. It was the high school days, or middle school, secondary school for us, that were in Nigeria, and we were on holidays at home, and there was this girl. Yes, this was before Tito. There was this girl that I had a crush on, and I wanted to go and visit her, and so I dressed up in my, I wouldn't say Sunday best, but good enough, no? Because we had been wearing school uniform the whole time in school, and so you didn't get to see your multicolored or your buffs, as it were. And so my brother said that he was going to drop me at the girl's house, and something came over by he would not be able to drop me in the girl's and make it to his appointment at the same time. So he now said, okay, he would drop me as close. You should just tell him I should tell him where he needed to drop me. And I said, oh, you can just drop me at this location. I thought, not knowing where I was going, that this location was just a stone throw from a house. My young self, I've been riding the car, 1 minute you are there, and then from this location, and next minute you are at the person's place or that area. And so I said, drop me here, I'll be fine. We fixed a place where, okay, I'll meet you back at this place at such and such time. And so I started to walk to this girl's house. And I walked. And I walked. And yes, I walked. And I walked again. By the time I got to this girl's house, I was dirty, I was tired, I was sticky, my fine shoes had been messed up, I was tired, I was hungry. As I opened the door and smiling, when you talk, you use your best lines. The only thing that could come out from my parched throat was, please, Can I have some pure ice water to drink? I'm laughing now, but you can tell that in the end, we didn't become a thing in school. Just not knowing where I was going. So that brings me back to my initial question. As the man of the house, do you know where you are going? Do you have a plan? And the 4 areas that I like to look at are my faith, my family, my finances, yes, because money does make the world go round, and my fitness. If I'm not healthy enough, I'm not going to be around to enjoy whatever it is that I'm building. And those 4 areas. And the thing with building a plan, as I've seen, is you want to be able to sit back and kind of forecast and look at, okay, what is possibly coming down the pipeline. And the tendency, at least my tendency, is to be so bogged down by the present that I'm not spending time thinking about the future. And anyone knows, though, that if you spend most of your time thinking about the past, you're going to live in regret. If you spend all your time thinking about the future, you're going to live in hope and expectation that, okay, and start making plans towards it. But what normally happens is that I'm constantly stuck in the present until Otito asks me, what's up? Do you have a plan? So this holiday season, I'm going to leave you with that question. Do you have a plan? And if not, there's a person next door that's just waiting to form this plan with you. Formed plan that comes together is really joy to behold. So I'll leave you guys with that.